Chicken here, bringing you the first look at the Mega Turtle, guys. We have the opening stages. We have about 10 minutes before Mega Turtle is about to pop off, so very, very excited, guys. Interested to hear what you guys think of all the sneak peeks and stuff. I feel like it was pretty well received overall, so I don't know. Very, very excited to get things going, guys. And so before the turtle starts, we're gonna warm up a little bit because it's almost 2 a.m. where the chicken is, and we have to go to work after this. So we did manage to sleep a little bit before this, but I just woke up now, so it's kind of like in zombie mode at the moment. But so we're gonna warm up the hashtag chicken talents a little bit first here, guys. And yeah, so we're going to be clearing a few bases. Oh, perfect. Here we go. So what better way to warm up than Imitation game, guys, with fully boosted heavies and Zookas. So I think here's what the plan is, guys. Here's what the plan is. Now, I'm not going to need any gold because we should have plenty for between Imitation game and the crab. We should have a pretty decent amount of gold. So I'm actually going to boost right off the bat. Now, starting crab turtle powders is going to be 120. So we should have a pretty decent amount to get a really serious push going. And yeah, we're going to be trying, of course, guys, as we do with every crab, we're going to be trying to get it to go for global #1 in the world. So let's bring the chat in here. So what is up, everyone? Welcome to the stream. Who do we got here? Alex, go to bed. Mr. Poing, big shout out to all you guys in the chat. There's too many of them to catch up on everyone's name now. Dan, welcome to the stream, man. Thanks for coming out. I don't even know how you're able to speak right now. Yeah, it's difficult, Alex. Thankfully, Alex, we have today's stream. It's sponsored by the White Monster cans. But yeah, it's gonna be rough after this for sure. Alrighty, so let's go ahead while we wait for the turtle to load up, guys. Let's go ahead and dive on into some imitation game here, just to get the chicken fingers warmed up a little bit. So yeah, what do you guys think about the Mega Turtle? So far, interested to hear your thoughts. Message from Opdestroy. Back. What else do we got? Oh, Alex, relax, for frig's sakes. Holy jeez. So we also, guys, if you notice above the chat, below the chicken, we have the chicken sandwich fundraiser loaded up again today. So if you're interested in buying the chicken a sandwich, that is the way to do so. But if you're also interested in not buying the chicken a sandwich, you can also do that. So the whole point of doing Imitation game right now was to do some attacks and warm up the fingers, but so far we've only used GBE. How is it different than Mega Crab? Alex asks, guys. So good question from Alex. How is it different? It's actually not. It's just called the Mega Turtle. It's like, it's gonna function the same way that the Mega Crab would. There was actually some people that were kind of disappointed about that, which I guess makes sense, but like technically it is a new event, but it's just like a different Mega Turtle with like a different special like gameplay mechanic being the gunboat ability. So yeah, it's not necessarily different, but it is different. So if that made any sense, then there's your answer. Okay, so we got stage 3 loaded up like this, guys. Now I'm not sure if Brick is going to be best or if Private Bullet is going to be best. It kind of remains to be seen, but I guess we'll see as we go here. Okay, back. Are you competing with any other YouTubers to see who can get the highest? Now, this is something that Turtle has really, Crazy Turtle has really liked to just kind of throw my name out there and just says like, oh, beat chicken, like without ever actually talking to me first about it, right? He just likes to throw my name under the bus. That's kind of how the Turtle operates, guys. But how many days? 4 days. 4 days. Mega Turtle is here Friday 7 p.m. until Monday at 7 p.m. as well. So we're gonna just be using 6 boats of Zookas here. 6 boats of Zookas, guys. And, yeah, getting a little bit warmed up, Now, since we have shield gens, ever since, I feel like the crab got, like, exponentially harder ever since the introduction of prototype defenses. And with that, just shields, right? So, it's no longer, like, you can't really do the all-tank attacks the chicken used to do on the crab. But, I don't know, a lot of it kind of remains to be seen, so I'm very excited to get a look at some of these opening stages, because I remember specifically last crab, I was able to tell pretty early on that it was going to be very difficult. Once we got up to, like, stage 23, I think, was where I had to actually stop using Scorchers and tanks, which is probably what I'm going to use right out of the gate the first time. Yeah, alright, so stage 4 goes down. No problems just yet. Can you use Scorchers on the Mega Turtle? Yeah, I'm going to start out with Scorchers, Scorchers and tanks. 3-5, I think, is going to be the best way to start. How many days is the Mega Turtle? Back. Shed's going good. Got the routers up today. Probably going to do the roof tomorrow. Alex, go to bed for freak's sake. Why are, you're still working on the shed. Oh, I guess it's the Algonquin strike, right? That's why you're doing all the shed stuff with Owen. Anyways, do you think worth it to buy Endless Reserves? Absolutely. If you plan on pushing Sunfire, absolutely it's going to be worth Endless Reserves. That's going to, like, the purchase alone will be worth it for the Mega Crab, in my opinion, but if you don't plan on pushing for the crab, I wouldn't get it. But the thing is, the only drawback to Endless Reserves is it's hard to keep up with attacking so much if you're not gaining much gold back. But you get so much gold for the crab that, like, you're never gonna have a problem with gold. Especially if you're only pushing on the crab and you're not doing any, like, VP stuff either. Then yeah, I think it's definitely worth it. Like, this is what a lot of people were excited about Endless Reserves coming out for, was just the crab. So yeah, we'll go like this, we'll go like this, we'll go like this. Get a couple health kits going up like that. In which city do you live? Just outside of Ottawa. Not really in a city technically, but do you think they're gonna throw in a Troop Mania on the last day like they did on the last? Now I heard somewhere that was their plan, but I don't know if they're actually doing it or not. So guys, we have 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Can we take down Imitation Game in 5 minutes? Is the question, guys. Strike time. Alright, so we got stage 6 loaded up here. Back. Okay. Back. So yeah, I think we're gonna start out with Scorcher tanks. Then we're gonna work. It's probably gonna be a lot of 2-6 heavy Zuka. For the most part, same as everything, man. Like, everything is always a lot of 2-6 heavy Zuka. So we'll go like this, and like that. And okay, so go like this next. So this is great because we have the GBE tribe, right? So we've never had tribes for the Mega Crab before, so it's gonna be very interesting to see. It's gonna be really nice to have a bit of a boost going into this. So one thing I did almost forget until just now, as I started rambling about the tribes. 3 minutes is oh, never mind, we do have it boosted up. So I got all the tribes boosted up that I want, that I need, really. Mortar health, machine gun damage, iron production. Not gonna do much for the turtle for us today, guys. So 3 minutes until the turtle lands. Very excited, guys, very excited. Opdestroy and you have similar green screen backgrounds. Friggin' Opdestroy ripping me off, man. Everyone rips off the chicken, holy jeez. You know you're doing something right when people start copying you, I guess. Okay. I think here, for this stage, let's just try to get to the back where that rocket launcher is, and then I think that's going to work out pretty well. Okay. We'll get the heavies and Zukas loaded up here, just like this. Thank you, Alex. Good luck with your shed, and enjoy the strike time and get to bed, because it is. I'm sure Ben must be very angry that if you're still in your room listening to the chicken with those brand new huge speakers on full blast, which I assume you are doing. All right, so we got brick loaded up here. Stage 7 imitation game, guys. Yeah, so I guess what my plan is... Oops. Easy, Zukas. I guess what my plan is I'm going to be streaming the first 20 stages, and then I think after that we're going to have to stop the stream, and hopefully I can get like 5 more stages or something, and then make a video out of that. We'll show it, okay, whatever. Thank you, doggy. Thank you, dog. Alright, let's get Scorched and Tanks loaded up here, guys. We got 1 minute. 1 minute till the Mega Turtle comes. Now, we're not going to be looking at leaderboards. We're not going to be looking at anything for the first bit. We're just going to go. Because we have to beat everybody, guys. That's why we're up so friggin' early. Is to beat everybody on the Mega Turtle. So, some tips for getting ahead on the Turtle. Right out of the gate, be fast, pre-boost, all that kind of stuff, guys. Let's get Bullet loaded up, actually. He's going to be better with Scorchers and Tanks. Should we use Taunt or Shock Knowledge? We'll use Taunt for the first bit. And, alrighty, guys. So, here we go. 1 minute left. 1 minute left. I'm going to miss my resource reward statue. You're not going to need it. You're not going to need it on the Mega Turtle. For having resource reward for the Mega Turtle is way, way, way overkill on the resources. Definitely do not need to boost up resource reward or anything like that. Okay. Alrighty, guys. 45 seconds. 45 seconds. Here we go. Very exciting stuff here. Very exciting. With the chicken. Back. Okay. Alright, so 35 seconds, guys. Then it is time. Leo Coach, welcome to the stream, man. Thanks for tuning in. We finally got Leo in a stream, guys. I had to get up at 2 o'clock in the morning, but we eventually got it to work. Ben's very angry, says Alex, guys. Guys, everyone in the chat, give a big shout out to Ben, please. I can finally build my weapons lab and upgrade my radar. Alright, guys. Alright, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We already saw all the intro messages, so we're just going to skip through it as quickly as possible. Alrighty, guys. So, our first ability. Now, people were asking, with the abilities, is the ability the same for everyone on each stage? And the answer is yes, it should be, unless something's changed or been bugged since I've last found out about this, but it should 100% be the same for everybody, which I think is important because like, look at this, guys. We'll get the speed serum going up on the Scorchers and Tanks, and they're just insane. Like, this turtle is gonna be so much fun. I really think it is. Like, it's also gonna depend, because there's some abilities that are really, really good, and there's some abilities that kind of suck. Namely, like crystal critters and things like that. So we got stage 3 loaded up here, guys. We got the deployable turret, which this one is the most interesting of all the GB, the gunboat abilities. I was never able to find like a truly great use for it, because the problem with the remote turret is, as you get on to later stages and the health and damage of everything scales. Okay, Hotshot, you're getting banned. That's enough of that. Okay. But yeah, like as the stages get harder and scale, the remote turrets become basically useless, because so apparently these now clear mines. That's unreal. So I think the cryo bomb is going to be the best ability by far, just simply because of that. I mean, I literally cleared out with 2 cryo bombs now. You can basically clear out all the mines that you need to on an entire hit. Lincoln Eagle, welcome to the stream, man. Thanks for coming out. Ouija thing, I can finally build my weapons lab, upgrade my radar. Lincoln Eagle, thanks for coming to the stream, man. Alrighty, guys. So, interested to hear your thoughts, or either in the chat, or if you're watching later on YouTube, down below in the comments, what do you think the best gunboat ability is? I think it's kind of hard to say, but I think it's either going to be, I think it's the cryo bomb, just for the fact that it's going to clear so many mines for you. Like, for such a cheap amount of GB, like, what does it cost? Like, 12, 14 GB, something like that. You can clear all the mines you need to on an entire walk. Okay, alright, so let's keep it going. Let's keep it rolling. Stage 6. Now, here we have the stun shock, which is very interesting. We already saw exactly how it works. Stuns a single defense for 30 seconds, which is crazy. This is going to be really helpful for things like when you're doing heavy Zuka hits, like way at the back, and you want to stun like a Doom Cannon that's in the way, or you want to stun... that was cool. We threw it on just as it exploded. Or you want to stun things like a lone, like shock launcher, rock launcher, things like that. Did the power stone chance work if you boost it? It should, yes. Does a chicken sandwich cost $25? It's not for one sandwich, IP Fuad. It's for multiple sandwiches. So, I know it's a very, how do we say it? Admirable fundraiser, but I don't know. If you want it, it's there. If you don't want it, it doesn't have to be. So, let's get the Scorching tanks loaded up here, guys. We'll go like this, back, and like that, and then we'll get some critters going at the back. So we got the remote hack there. Didn't really need it. Stages 1 through 10 are just going to be an absolute breeze, unless you're like below HQ 10, I feel like. Thank you, Alex. Appreciate that. What else do we got here? Alrighty, so we got some text from Harriman. So, very interesting lore on the Mega Turtle, guys. Alright, here we go. Here's what we want. Here's what the intro of the video was. Look at these. You can throw out Super Warriors as a gunboat ability. Like, how hilarious is that? And they do like a little bit of freeze damage too, which is just great. So, get the critters opened up there. And yeah, I think this... I honestly don't know if the Super Warrior is going to be the best ability. Because they get very, very expensive to have like more than 4 of them out. And I don't know if you're going to get really a lot of value, depending on your troops. I guess they would work. Like, you see even on stage 8, like they're actually losing quite a bit of health. Not like a lot, but they're not like, it's not like throwing out a Scorch or something. I think the health in them is, what is it exactly? Checking, it's like 13 to 15,000, holy jeez, we're beating the hell out of our headphones here. I think the health on them is like 13 to 15,000, something like that. We got the stone packet in the screen, guys. Back. Chicken, you look fat sometimes and you're slim now. That comment basically sums up the chicken. Sometimes we're fat, sometimes we're unfat. Just depends on the mood. What else do we got? Okay. So let's get the Scorching tanks and bullet load up here. So now we have the second wind ability, guys, which is going to be, I think this one has the most. I think the second wind ability has the most potential, based on the stage. So I think you could actually get some core snipes and stuff, depending on just the layout of everything, because the riflemen that you spawn, they're actually going to follow flare. So you see right here, we're going to be able to get them to take down the HQ by themselves, which is pretty crazy. Now, I don't think health kits actually work on them. No, it looks like they do. Okay. So health kits work on, everything works on them, guys. So they're just like your own troops that you can just throw wherever you want on the stage, which is pretty crazy. Reversal has ignored long back this game. Yeah, I wouldn't worry about what Reversal's doing, to be completely honest. Xavier Seals, welcome to the stream, man. Thanks for coming out. What's the best strategy for Mega Turtle for HQ 15? HQ 15 heavies and Zukas, guys. 4-4 heavy Zuka is going to be your go-to, because I'm assuming you don't have tanks loaded up just yet. Alrighty, so we're sitting, we're already on top, guys. Global #1 in the world, Mega Turtle, stage 10. Let's get it going here. Literally #1 in the world at the moment. Because we have the crab first. We have the turtle first, guys. So, alright, so this one should be... Alright, so we got the speed serum. So let's actually just use... let's use the speed serum properly here and just keep dousing the tanks in rage spells, guys. Like, look at how fast the tanks go with the speed serum. Like, that is just crazy. And, like... Sometimes... I think the speed serum... I think the speed serum is going to be right up there with the best abilities as well. Especially for smoky-style troops, warriors, heavy Zuka, all Zuka, things like that. You're going to get a ton of value out of... you're going to get a ton of value out of everything because you get so much extra damage out of using the... like, slower troops and stuff, so... I don't know, the speed serum one is just a lot of fun. I just really enjoy that one. Yeah, I want a nice Boom Beach YouTuber, and I found the chicken. Back. Appreciate that, my man. I know you PG, but I'd pay to see bong rips between stages, see how far you get. You gotta tune in for Alex to see that kind of stuff, dog. But unfortunately, he doesn't have a YouTube channel at the moment. Back. Stage 11, guys. Stage 11. Scorcher tanks with the chicken. We got the remote turret. Now, let's see if we can actually find some sort of use for this. Now, I feel like the best way to use the remote turret is to do, like, say I was using all Zukas in this stage, would be to throw the turret out there and then go the left side, and then all the mortars and stuff are still targeting the turret, right? So I think things like that are really going to be the biggest thing for the turret. I find it most handy in situations like that. So between bullet and these gunboat abilities, guys, it's gonna take... There's so many different factors that go into attacking a base on this Mega Turtle. I feel like it's going to take a lot of planning to actually get good at on these later stages. It's tough to say right now what is going to work and what isn't. But we'll get there. We'll get there for sure. So we'll get a remote turret launched up right here on the HQ, guys. You don't sleep. No sleep for the chicken tonight. No sleep for the chicken tonight. But that's okay. The Mega Turtle's here. I'm too excited to sleep anyways, guys. It's the Mega Turtle, for frig's sakes. How old do you think a non-moose is? Zedmot's gotta be, like, pushing 70, 75 at this point, guys. Like, he's not as old as Mr. Poing, but he's right up there, right up there. Between him and Turtle, whew. That is, that's a lot of, years. Added up, guys, a lot of years. He's just tremendously waiting for Mega Crab, then others to get all Boom Beach guys' attention on his video. That is true, I'm not gonna lie, but we're also excited that the turtle is here. So we got the cryo bomb, and look at this, one cryo bomb on the HQ, one cryo bomb, all the mines are cleared. That's it. That's all we need to do. That is insane. That is insane. Yeah, the cryo bomb, the speed serum are gonna be insanely huge, guys. So the trick is obviously to not hit your Scorchers or your own troops with them. Let's just go ahead and take this HQ right down with GBE. We'll throw one out on these boom cannons. So you can see the health on the stage is getting a little bit up there now. It's getting to the point where you actually have to kind of pay attention. Trevor, good luck, watch the morning. Thank you, man. Yeah, the turtle's not going anywhere, guys. You can feel free to watch these later on YouTube. I'm very excited to see where we can get to. First off, though, so... Alright, so we got stage 12. Back. Now, the stages are taking a little bit longer to get into. So we got stage 13. And here are the Crystal Critters, guys. The first showing of the Crystal Critters. Now, you see... I believe they haven't changed. They should still pop mines like the normal critters were doing. No, they are fixed now. They are fixed. They are not popping mines. So that's another thing in my sneak peek video that has been changed at the last minute. Thanks for that, Supercell. Those are some sleepy back. Is this this is live, Dan? This is live. Yeah, I would never live stream from the dev build. I think that's a big no-no. But yeah. The turtle is here. The turtle is here, Dan. And we are going to be going for a global #1 push. We're using Scorchers and tanks at first just because it's going to be the easiest. And yeah, so we got... I guess we'll throw out some Crystal Critters here. just to have a little bit of backup for the tanks and the Scorchers. And if they're not going to pop mines, they might actually do a decent job of healing. The problem with Crystal Critters in general is they don't heal very much. Like, for 15 GBE, I was probably better off just throwing down medkits. Because you see the Scorcher's health is still going down by quite a bit. We'll get a taunt going up here. We'll get a barrage going on the HQ. One full defensive. Red Baron, big shout out to Red down below in the chat, guys. Big shout out. I bet you made stage 420. I know the pay to sleep. I can't sleep either. I realized check my streaming, so it turned out good. Good. Excellent, Nitro. Excellent. So hopefully you do get back to sleep at some point. But for now, we're hanging out. We're playing some Mega Turtle. FC Barcelona. Big shout out to Red as always, guys. So yeah, Airman is in charge. Not friends, we don't care about that. Task Force, nobody's even close. Alrighty, so stage 14, guys. Stage 14, let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Look at the gold. 4 million gold. That is nuts. That's really nice to see for once. So, so yeah, I think the stream will go until the first failed attack. I think maybe the first 4 fails we'll have on the stream, guys. Something like that. It's tough to say because right now it looks like we're gonna plow right up to stage 23 before things really get interesting. But yeah, it's tough to see where the difficulty cap is really gonna come in. So we'll get an ice shield going up like this, and we'll get the taunt ability. Now you don't want to just throw out the taunt like I'm doing right there, unless Bullet seems to be taking a lot of damage. And the ice shield doesn't do anything on defenses, obviously. So it has to be in range of your troops. So very important tips and tricks, guys. We'll get a taunt going up there. And yeah, so we got basically this whole base is about to go down. 250 GBE is how much we have, guys. 250. Okay, so we'll go like this. And then we'll launch about 100 artilleries and barrages at the HQ, guys. Still almost 10 H till it shows up here. 10 hours. Yeah, the chicken is on New Zealand time zone, guys. What stage do you think you'll make it to by the end of the event? 4 days. It's gonna be tough. I think stage 60, 65 would be a pretty good goal. Just based on the last crabs where I've made it to like 58-ish. So I'd like to actually get some decent attacks in right off the bat, because that's going to help us out in the long run. So we'll get the Scorchers loaded up. We'll get the tanks and Bullet going here, guys. Look at all the mortars and rocket launchers. So we got the stun shock. So look at this. We can just take out this one boom cannon for 3 GB and basically take it out, because I mean we're gonna have no problem getting over there by the time the shock actually expires. So we'll go like this. So it's just really good for specific defenses that you want to take down. Now I probably would have been better using the stun shock there than the actual shock on the shock launcher. Alright, so we'll go up like this. Then we'll take out this shield, because I think that's the only shield that I see, unless there's another one hiding somewhere. No, it looks like that was it. And then next we're going to start to work on the shock launcher. And let's actually throw out some... critters here. And then shock everything. And then hopefully be able to take some of that stuff down. So we did it a cryo bomb, which we got to kind of be careful about when we're using Scorchers and tanks, because it's going to take out a lot of... if you're using Scorchers and tanks, you're using tanks in general, you don't want them to get hit with cryo bombs, especially on, even on these easier stages, because they're just gonna ruin your entire raid. So, we'll get a Tonko with Bully there. If you live in the U.S., Donald Trump is your president, whether you voted for him or not. Okay, thanks, Robbie. I don't live in the U.S. though, so I do not have to worry about that. Can't stomp the Trump is what they say. So, we'll get a bunch of GB right up on this rocket, and, we'll stun lock the HQ, see what that does. That doesn't do anything. And, boom. Alright, so there we go. There's stage 15, guys. Making our way, slowly but surely. Is it bad luck to guess? I don't know, maybe. It's like the goaltender shutout thing, right? You lack foresight. Shut the hell up, Harriman, and get out of our way. You're in the way of the Mega Tortoise. So this looks like an easy stage here. So what do we got, guys? What do we got? We got these 2 cryo bombs. We put those off at the worst time. Actually, we just got those off at the best time. So we got critters. Now you can actually use the second wind ability as like bonus critters too, just to keep everything off the tank. Since there's so many boom cannons right here, it's actually going to work out really, really well. And I can take out the splash coverage that these rockets are going to provide. And we can just keep throwing out second wind stuff here. Now I'm just going to keep them on the left because there's no need to go and fight all these boom cannons. And we can also use Private Bullet there. So with using Private Bullet and the taunt, I feel like Scorchers and tanks are actually going to get a lot farther than they should. Because bases like this, I can use the taunt like that, and I can keep all of the boom cannons off of my Scorchers, and everything's focused on Bullet. And then by the time they switch over back to the Scorchers, like they're gonna be dead by then because we have so many tanks still alive. So it's very, very interesting. There's a lot of different gameplay stuff, gameplay mechanics and that are coming into play on the Mega Turtle, which is really exciting. So we'll get second one loaded up here. We didn't really need to, but I mean at this point we've already destroyed the base. So we got the critters coming up like that, and we'll get a taunt ability going to finish this out, guys. Chicken, can you stand up and do a Spain? I'm not sure what you mean. Spin? The way my like stuff is set up, I really don't have that much room to operate here. It's like I got like this much space, and it's probably not gonna be a good idea to start spinning around, guys. Greetings from El Salvador. Chicken here at the 12:25 midnight. Big shout out to Xavier Seals, guys. Chicken, what's your real name? To be determined, guys. Maybe we'll get into that in a later video. Yeah, no spins just yet, guys. No spins just yet. So yeah, I guess we're going to be... I thought I was just going to be doing stages 1 to 20, but we might have to push this this turtle a little bit farther, I guess, guys. So we can go ahead and launch these guys out like this. Let's get the tunes going again. Like that. His name is Rooster. Red, you're not supposed to give away the chicken's secrets like that. So we got a taunt going up here. This is like the easiest stage I think I've ever seen. We'll take out the shock launcher. We can take out these critters. Now here's a question, guys. Does the ice shield work on the critters? And it looks like it does. That is crazy. Probably should have figured that in the sneak peek video, but as long as somebody knows it. So we'll go like this, we'll go like this, and then we'll get an ice shield going up like that. And look at that, guys. Invincible critters taking out the shield gens. Crazy, crazy stuff. Okay, so we got all the shields down now. Boom. All the shields down. Now we can make our way over to the to this part of the stage. We'll get a taunt going up like this. We'll get another ice shield going up like that. And we should be able to just absolutely plow through stage 17, guys. No problems just yet. How's that, Tom? You sort of match the mood of the name reveal. Awesome booming chicken greetings from Lord Dracula in the UK. Big shout out, my man. Sleepy chicken. No sleep, no. I'm not pointing fingers, but I'm blaming someone else for this. So stage 18, guys. Stage 18. Let's see what we got here. Alright, so now it looks like we're going to have to start paying attention. So let's go up on this side. We'll get Bullet loaded out first, and then we'll get all the Scorchers and everyone loaded up next. And how do we want to focus on this, guys? Let's actually leave some of the cryo bombs for when we get there eventually. We'll throw out a shock right here. Let's throw out a flame. Let's throw out a remote turret just to distract some stuff. You see, they do have an okay amount of health, but I mean, once you get like 6 flamethrowers on them, like it's gonna happen right here. Like they just go down like kind of instantly. So I don't know if there's gonna be a ton of value to be had with the remote turrets. I think it's kind of one of the worst abilities that that we have right now. So we're gonna flank back this way. We're going to be using the taunt ability just to kind of help distract all those cannons and stuff. Okay, so 32 GB per shock. Let's throw out a remote, and let's throw out a taunt right there. That's gonna be good. Okay, so we're going all right here, guys. Now let's throw a turret right in the middle of these rocket launchers. It should be in the no fire zone of basically everything except that cannon that instantly takes it down. Alright, so we'll go like this. So I guess the key to finding the spots for the remote turret is away from cannons, because you see right there, they're going to take it down basically right away. Okay, so we'll go like this, and we'll throw down another turret, because why not? Now, there is a lot of shield gens, I guess, eh? We can try to take it down with GBE, I guess. We'll get a taunt loaded up like that, and throw the rest of our GBE out onto this shield gen here. Boom, alright, so you don't want to get stuck. You really don't want to get stuck with shield gens and just having tanks on the HQ. That's going to be a big problem. Okay, alright. So, there's stage 17, guys. We're getting up, there, man. We're getting up there. So, what do we got here next? Let's actually go ahead and scout this stage out. We'll take a look at the leaderboard real quick here. So, we do have some people on our heels, which is not what we want. We only have oh, okay, we start with 3 out of 8, not 8 out of 8. So, stage 19. Okay, stage 19, guys. 1.3 million health on the HQ. That's not a big deal. We can blast it out with Scorchers and tanks for sure. Okay, let's just take another scout here just to be certain. I really don't want to drop any attacks just like stupidly, so I see a lot of single target stuff, but we also still have bullets, so it shouldn't really be a big deal. We'll go like that. I probably would have been better to throw one barrage down on the cryos, but whatever. So we'll go like this. We have the Super Warriors loaded up. So let's actually throw the Super Warriors onto the shock mine and get those taken care of. And we can just use the Super Warriors just as cannon fodder, I guess, even though everything should be taunted at this point. Now, I'm going to shock these two guys here just because we don't need them to do anything. So I'm going to throw some Super Warriors and Critters back to start working on the shield gens for us. That Scorcher is going to go down, I think. But we're going to be fine regardless. I'm not too worried about saving a Scorcher or two, especially with all the gold that we've been able to farm up so far. So we'll get another taunt going there. I might as well shock these guys just to keep that Scorcher up. He might hit that boom mine and just go down, but that's going to be fine, guys. We'll finish it out with a few more Super Warriors, because why not? Look at all the Super Warriors and the Critters, guys. Okay, so yeah, they're going to be good depending on the stage layout and everything like that. Chicken got the bird flu. I don't know about that. Pokemon Go Gen 3. Few Pokemon's coming today at 8 o'clock. Remaining Gen 3 on December. Second one is like Boom Beach version of Graveyard. We can spawn. Yeah, that's kind of true. Anon is on stage 9. Now, I don't think Zmon actually plays on his normal level account. I think he actually, I think he has like an HQ 16 or something, right? So, it's a little bit different. So, we got 7 million gold. We got Scorchers and tanks loaded up here, guys. 400k shield. Now, the left side looks gross. But where are the shield gens located? How much health are on the shield gens? 36k, okay. What was the health on the shield? It's like nothing. I think we can make our way up the right side, guys. I think that's going to be the play. So I'm going to go like this, start out with a taunt, and then we'll get everything else loaded up like that. And then we should be able to keep Bullet alive by taunting. And then we can just kind of clear everything else out of the way, is going to be the plan. Let's get a couple of health kits on Bullet and see if we can heal him up a little bit. Because we are going to need him for later on in this attack for sure. So next we'll go up like this. And then we'll go bang, bang. And we'll get a cryo bomb loaded out like that. And we'll wait till... Okay, we do have the cryo bomb ability as well. So we'll go like that. We'll get a taunt going out. I was a little early on the taunt, unfortunately. Okay, so we got the critters coming out like this. And let's get a cryo bomb here, a cryo bomb here. We'll get a taunt going out like this, guys. Look at how much stuff we have to work with. This is crazy. We'll throw a bucket of critters up this way. And next we want to flare up like that. We don't need these guys. So we'll go with a shock right about here. And we'll go with a cryo bomb right there. And then we're gonna wait and do a taunt ability here in a second. We just gotta keep that shock launcher off of the big group of our troops. So we'll taunt like this, and then we are going to go shock right there. Now we gotta be careful with all the flamethrowers on Bullet. He's actually gonna go down fairly quickly when all the flamethrowers are locked onto him. So that's definitely something to keep in mind. Alright, so we'll go back up. As soon as that shock launcher goes down, which it should right here. Okay, we'll go back up this way. We'll taunt our way up. There is another shock launcher kind of in range. But we should be back far enough away. We just got to get them with only a 400k shield. I'm not worried about the tanks not being able to take it down. You see, it's melting pretty quickly right now. So, but yeah, you don't want to get your tanks stuck on heavy shields, guys. So if this was like a 2 million shield base, I probably wouldn't be able to use Scorchers and tanks. Bullet's attack speed increases 3 times, once at 75 HP, 50 and more. Oh, okay, good stuff to know. Yeah, I guess Saul was showing stuff on that, eh? Hey, chicken, show your leaderboard. Q game, stop stealing my freaking thumbnails, and then I'll show you my leaderboard, you friggin' savage. Chicken. Back. Yeah, Q game, not impressed with you. Not impressed. Alright, so let's see what we got here. You're beneath me. Time Genius surpassed. This was your last victory. Alright, stage 21, guys. Stage 21. What do we got? 1.9 million. Okay. This is where it gets interesting. Guys. So, I think we might actually still be okay here for Scorchers and tanks. What do you guys think? You are Cosmos Nitros. Is it going to be okay for Scorchers and tanks still is the question. Now, if I was trying to do this, I guess, properly, how would we take that down? So we got the back right side looks pretty good. As long as we can keep this shocked. What's the ability we have for this one? Ah, the crystal critters, nothing. So, tough to say. If there was more health, I might go Heavy Zuka up on this right side here. But I think we're still going to be okay with Scorchers and tanks to just kind of mass clear everything. There's a lot of boom cannons that I am kind of worried about, but we'll try it. We'll try it with Scorcher tanks, see what happens. Okay, so so let's get these cryo bombs going off first, guys. We'll get Bullet going down like this, so everything is locked onto Bullet. And I'm not going to use the crystal critters right away because they do work off of time, right? So you don't want to throw them down until you need them. Okay, so we'll go like this, and we'll take out that shock launcher. Okay, that's gonna be good. We'll get a taunt going up like that. And we're going to get this cryo bomb going off and this one as well. And then we're going to move over to this right side here. We're going to taunt our way over there so everything stays locked onto Bullet. Let's get a couple crystal critters going on these tanks. And I do want to make my way over slowly to take out these shield gens on the right side. Now you see how deadly hitting cryo bombs can be to Scorchers, guys. And tanks combination. Ooh, this is going to be painful. Alright, so we just hit the cryo bomb with all the tanks. Not what we want to see. We're going to go ahead and use our first shock here on these flamethrowers. And slowly make our way over. Guys. Okay, so we got the tanks coming up like that. We'll get a taunt going up like this, so none of the boom cannons clip any of the tanks. We'll get some more crystal critters going up like that. So basically, I want to take out the shield gens and then kind of make our way up this right side here. So we'll go like this next. Start to work on some of these boom cannons. Now we do have to be worried about the time as well. We got 2 minutes and 30 seconds left here. So let's go like this. Shock these boom cannons and stuff. Now we're slowly going to be making our way up to the right. Now we do still have some taunts and critters left, so we should be okay for everything coming out of the shock. We'll get a taunt going right there. Now, I am going to need to shock this left side here. So we'll go like this, just so everything can kind of still get into somewhat of a position. Alright guys, so Mega Turtle officially getting hard. It looks like we might actually drop our first attack here. Hopefully we can make it through this. Alright, come on, Scorchers and Tanks. Come on, guys. Come on now. Alright, so now what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be taunting, and then I'm going to flare right about here. And then I think we're going to lock the core. We might not have to lock it, actually, but we're going to throw a medkit onto the tanks. We do have bullet tanking for the tanks, which is good. We got 90 seconds left. 90 seconds left, which is not exactly what we want, but... okay, so there's bullet. Yeah, he's going to be taking some pretty heavy damage here. We got the shield slowly going down, guys. Let's throw some critters up here just to distract a little bit longer. Once bullet goes down, it's going to be very tough to survive this one, guys. But we are going to get 369, 12 GBE. We'll have enough for a med kit. We'll have enough for a med kit once the shield goes down. It's going to be close, man. It's going to be close. 50 seconds left. We do have a good number of tanks left. And this was a 2 million health shield, so the shield was no slouch. So we'll get a med kit going down on these tanks, guys. 40 seconds left. It's going to come down to time, I think, guys. We might have our first drop stage here. 35 seconds. Come on, tanks. Plow through it for us. Plow through it for us. Okay. Alright. So tanks are going to be able to... Boom. Turtle, stage 21 goes down. Back. Whew. Okay. Alright. We're doing okay, guys. We're doing okay. Now, I might wrap up the stream here and do some more kind of planned out attacks for the stages 22 to wherever we do end up getting to. Okay, so yeah, I think that's gonna wrap it up for the live stream today, guys. Thank you to everyone for coming out. I know it's late at night, and I almost felt bad. But yeah, I'm gonna be posting a video on these next stages, just because I feel like people are gonna struggle, and it's gonna be nicer to have a video form of it. So yeah. That's going to wrap it up for the video today, guys. Make sure to leave a like if you found it interesting, entertaining, or informative. Stay tuned later this morning. We will have some later stages posted up in a video. And Mega Turtle all weekend, guys. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. That's going to wrap it up for the video today. Make sure to leave a like if you found it interesting, entertaining, or informative. And we'll see you in the next one, guys. Check it out.